So what I've realized, and as I manage, more and more accounts, is that there is a necessity to follow up on your action items and to finish them in a timely manner on a weekly basis. I say this because one thing that I'm trying to realize more and more as I progress through things is that you're only as good as your follow up and your follow back. So if you're consistent week over week with trying to implement and trying to improve things and giving input, you're gonna build what I think is really important. You're gonna build a relationship towards that individual account. And it's okay if you're managing dozens of accounts. That scares a lot of people and it turns a lot of people off because they think that it's too much. But if you know how to delegate your time and you know how to set your schedule, nothing's ever too much. It's just how are you able to make it work? Not so much will this work. It's more so you accept that it is what it is and you are going to find a way. Sometimes that way is task delegation, bringing in, a great person underneath you, training them well, and then delegating the nitty gritty. Other times, some contractors don't have that ability, right? So it's just you organizing your time for thought leadership to think about new ideas and outlooks. And on the other side, which I often neglected, is fulfilling on the action items. Sometimes, in the past at least, action items would take days to complete. And any new marketer, I think, kind of experiences that because you spend so much time thinking about a campaign strategy, budget ratios, all the things I talk about on the channel, analyzing revenue and all of this analysis. Now there's analysis and then there's implementation. And some people call it analysis paralysis or whatever you want to call it. But the implementation is, in my opinion, one of the hardest things to do because you think about what could work, Were you able to execute on it and then reflect on it? And then more importantly, build a new perspective on it for that coming week for the outlook. Are you refreshing your mind? And are you optimizing your data? Are you learning from your data? More often than not, this is something that's a muscle that you need to develop. If you want to be successful and if you want to keep your clients happy and you want to keep the accounts healthy, you need to build an intimate relationship with whatever you're overseeing and managing. I know it's the same for, equities analysts. They become very intimate with the sectors that they cover. It's the same in marketing. You need to be intimate with your accounts. You need to know your A/B variables for that week and the KPIs that you plan to hit. You have to have some level of excitement and expectation. And so it's fine if your expectations aren't met. That'll happen. But what that does is it starts the conversation for how do we get to our expectations? How? You're inquisitive. You're looking to grow. A growth partner is only as good as the growth marketer's mindset. Are they thinking about how to actually change the bottom line of the business or just complete some action items and collect a service fee at the end of every month? There has to be thought, there has to be discussion, and there has to be execution on ideas. And with this, you'll have a great agency. And without it, I feel like you wouldn't be, because there are accounts out there that don't require too much management, but you'll never feel that level of scaling and growing and reaching. Because you want to feel excited while you do this. And the only way to do that is to meet and exceed your wildest expectations. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever plans you have, execute on it. Get it out there, get it to the market and see what happens and learn from it. And just make sure that you are betting within your bankroll and keep placing bets. Thanks.